Starting today, The Lost Bus, based on a true tale of Paradise bus driver's story to save 22 children from the campfire, hit theaters, but we got to sit down with the hero himself.
Very interesting. It was Margot Rowe, actually, who sat down with him. His name is Kevin McCay, and he shares his experience about being involved with this movie. How does he feel? Obviously, he's seen it at this point. What did he tell you?
Yes, he saw it back on September 5th at the Toronto International Film Festival, and he says there's been a lot of emotions with it, obviously. It is a tale of survival and endurance, and he says there have been moments of pride in his experience and hopes others who were impacted by the fire will also feel a sense of pride in seeing Paradise's story told. Now, I sat down with Kevin McCay, and he told me overall the entire experience has been an honor. He says it was surreal to have his story turned into a movie, and he also got to have a say in several of the elements of the film.
And, you know, I felt very included. I got to share my perspective, and a lot of that perspective made it into the film, and some very key moments. And so, you know, the authenticity that Apple was looking to come up with, the filmmaker, Paul Greengrass, he wanted this to be real and authentic and true to the story. And of course, it's a Hollywood film, you know, and so there's some things in there that are either exaggerated or it collapsed. You know, you have to show a movie in a couple of hours.
And as to how he felt about meeting and having Matthew McConaughey play him, McCay says he's one of his favorite actors, and they're actually still in contact with him. His son, McConaughey's son, who portrays McCay's son in the film, they actually still talk. And the film starts streaming on Apple TV Plus on October 3rd, but there are several theaters in our area that are playing it this weekend, and we have that full list of theaters on our website.
Yeah, Margot, you did your homework, right? You watched the movie yourself, and you know you're pretty familiar with it. You know, what did you think?
I think it was very accurate. It was a little hard to watch. Yeah. I wasn't here during the campfire, but after seeing the footage and talking to survivors, I think it captured the horror of the day very well. And I agree with McCay. I would recommend this movie to people who want to understand the challenges people faced getting out, the pressure local public safety agencies faced, and I did have to pause it at one point. But it opens up conversations, which McCay is hoping more people can have after watching it.
You know, Haley and I were here in 2018, but actually you were up there that morning.
I was in your shoes, Margaret. I was there the morning the fire started. I was there, I remember standing on Skyway just screaming. We were going live every few minutes trying to just tell people to get out. Firefighters were chasing me down, you know. It was a day that all of us will never forget.
Look forward to seeing the movie, even though, as you say, it's
going to be tough. It definitely takes some time with it.
All right, thank you, Margot.